If you guys had to switch bodies with either other, who would you choose, and why would Jazz choose Johns?
In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends podcast. So it's time for a rousing game of rock.
I'm in.
Roll to rock. Make a fist.
well, first-
Find a buddy. Rock together. Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work.
So it's Thursday. We're all ready for a rousing game of rock.
Because fuck the paper and scissors.
There's drinks on the table. There's sticks in our hands. Johnny boy, what are we about to do?
Does scissoring sound like you're just removing a bunch of Nerf darts from a mirror?
What?
Scissoring?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No, it's scissoring sounds like an armpit farting contest.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
if it's-
Nerf darts have those suction cups on the
Yeah.
end, so does it just sound like you're removing a bunch of those from a mirror?
Maybe. Maybe. Johnny boy, what are you going to do? Yeah, we are. It's time for Freedom Friends Master Debate. The band is back together, solving the world's problem, one game of rock at a time.
Hashtag vapor lock.
Oh, fuck. And apparently, Justin, you got a little something different for us this week, right?
Yeah, boys. So I threw out in the Freedom Friends group on Facebook. There's a link in the description if you want to join. Meme game is strong in there, and I'm very proud of all of y'all.
Very true.
But I think,
both proud.
Except the Canadian.
I am both proud and disgusted by all of you.
and that's how we like them.
Proud because we're disgusting.
But I threw out in there to get some debate topics from everybody. So I've got a few that I've pulled, and I'm gonna throw those at y'all. We'll get a little rapid fire going. So with that being said, all right, boys.
All
All
right,
right, boys.
So straight yes and no answers.
No, not
Do they
necessarily.
have to be straight?
It's straight,
Can
yes
they be
or no.
Fabulous.
Well, some of them involve a little detail, like this first one from Carter Flaherty. If you guys had
Kata.
Yeah, fair warning. If Justin's reading your name, it's probably gonna get fucked
more
up.
than likely,
Don't ask him to spell it.
God, damn right. If you guys had to switch bodies with either other, who would you choose, and why would Jazz choose Johns? That is verbatim. That right there is an avid listener, and we fucking appreciate you.
Oh, Carter. Fucking.
All right, I'm gonna sit this one out apparently. 'Cause-
No, that was a direct
No,
question.
he wants to know
was.
why you would choose Johns.
yeah, because I want to know what it's like to be that enjoyable to fuck yourself.
Well, we can play rock.
I'm going with Scott. I'm changing bodies with Scott. Just because I want to know what an immortal penis feels like in my hand.
You can play rock.
I can play rock but it's immortal. It's like beating off the Highlander.
Is it gay if we trade bodies and you
No, because you're at that point it's masturbation. You traded bodies. Now it's you.
yeah, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's it. Yeah.
No, it's Freaky Friday, so it's your mind. It's just his body.
Yeah. So
Oh, so that's gay.
Is it, or is it just you helping a buddy out?
Well, I don't want you getting backed up.
Or
You want to break the
or
schedule?
you're looking at it all wrong. This is the point. This is the time where you can try anything that you've ever thought was fucking weird and you never want to do before because it's not your body.
You can finally start in the shower.
Oh, I don't like this.
You can start in the shower.
Like, what happens when you get your body back? I want it all fucked
Don't
up.
sit down for a week.
Right? But what kind of cake? I'm trading with Dave. I think Dave would be respectful.
I am curious, Scott. Who would you trade with?
I'm trading. Okay, go ahead.
fuck. I don't know. I wish we had a really single guy to trade with. It'd be a consequence-free world then, and I would put it all online and do all the gay shit because
It's not you.
I wish, yeah, if it was somebody I really didn't like, I'd be like,
Yeah.
That's a cop out. You got to actually answer. Who
I know,
the fuck
I know.
would you trade with?
I don't know. I've never been a smaller gentleman, so it'd probably be you, Jazz.
Oh,
That and
Yeah, you were my first choice actually in my mind, just because I'd like to know what it's like to be a little smaller than everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm trading with Justin.
Just like, but not too small.
Because I want to be able to I want to be able to jump off the roof of this building with a fucking trash bag and float.
Right?
The little drawstrings as fucking toggles.
Plus, we've pissed next to each other, and I know that we're about the same fucking.
Also, you'd be familiar with the
Yeah,
equipment.
I think we'd be all right. Like, I'm telling you, Jazz and I could be twins down there, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's
was
awkwardly
eerie.
it's awkwardly identical.
It was eerie close
It was
looking.
like
Yeah.
it was like looking at my own dick.
Like, we looked at each other, we're like, that's fucking, like, we both knew. We didn't even have to say anything. We both knew. We were like, what the fuck, man?
You know what? It might be
Why does
kiss-
it look like mine?
It might be kismet. Maybe we were just meant to be friends.
Yeah, like maybe it's like Voldemort and Harry's wand have
Yeah.
the same core.
We're schlong mates.
Jesus Christ.
All it means is our wives are equally disappointed.
I now know why our wives are such good friends.
Yep. Because they've been getting the same mediocre dick.
Now I know what they talk about.
Yep.
I got this new pet. Last night sucked.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Next question.
All right, this comes in from the Canadian fuck himself.
Wow,
Sweet.
Fuck this.
If you had to join another country's military, which country would you join?
Not
French.
Canada.
French Foreign Legion.
French Foreign Legion.
Right now, as it stands, probably fucking
Not Russia.
Or the
no,
Aussies.
fuck
The
who's-
Ukraine?
Ukraine. I would join Ukraine right now.
You can. You can live that
No,
dream,
I
buddy.
would-
Yeah, you can go do that, man.
I would be in their military right now.
You can do that too.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't want to do it as an American.
Oh. You want to like
Yeah.
Gotta have that fighting
I don't
spirit
think
behind
is that
you.
what he's asking?
Yeah. What did you ask?
If you had to join another country's military, which country would you join?
Okay.
If you
As an
had to.
American,
Ooh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's not like if you were
IDF could be
born in
cool.
another country, which country would you
I'm leaning
which country
towards
military?
IDF.
Yeah, IDF would be cool.
IDF would be dope.
Yeah.
Like, I could
That's
fuck
only
with,
2 years, right?
Yeah, I could fuck with IDF.
Yeah, but what if it can like
What if you really liked it?
I
though?
know.
do you have to join?
like
I don't know.
I'd
I want to hang out.
do you have to join as like a new private?
Probably.
Yeah, you can start
Does
from the
prior
beginning.
service
Yeah.
count? Do I get time and rank?
I mean, maybe.
Instead of like an E1, you come in as like an E2.
I want time and
Like,
grade.
oh, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm only joining if
Give
you
me
give
6
time and
months.
grade.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, right? That's like boot camp plus. Fuck.
I'm trying to think who has cool weapons that I'd want to fuck with. because-
IDF.
IDF.
Yeah, the IDF.
Yeah, I
No,
think
they have
they've got
enforced and
toys.
shit.
if because I really don't
But
want
they
to
get
learn how to
zero
speak
fucks.
French.
You know what? I take that back. I'm going British.
Like SAS.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Well, you know,
Join the
you,
Brits.
you can't choose what unit you're
Yeah,
going to be
you'd be
with.
a
You
brand
start
new-
in the
I'd still go to
beginning.
Brits.
You're going to
Yeah,
go
I'd
through
go
the whole
Brits.
pipeline.
I'd still go Brits.
I think I just go. I think IDF
deploy
is a
with a
better.
bar.
You know
is a
what?
better
You know
move.
what? I'm
It's my people.
gonna give Quinn what he wants. I'm gonna join the Canadian military as a sniper because that is an MOS,
It is,
and that is what and they have
and for a long time
they do-
had the record. Correct.
They do have some of the best snipers in the world.
Yeah.
because
Well,
it
Homeboy
is
had
an
the record
MOS.
for what most kills, right? Not even
No,
the longest,
longest
longest
shot.
shot.
Yeah.
He had
Longest
longest
kill.
shot. Yeah.
And it was fucking crazy. It was fucking what 3 miles or something wild.
No, it was like 1.8 miles or
Yeah,
some shit. It was still,
yeah,
which
it
is
was
still
long.
stupid.
Right? It was something. It was a stupid amount of leg.
That,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
like-
him and his buddy making a bet. And he's like, fuck it.
I just I want to know what it's I want to know what it's like to be a sniper and then apologize to the person I just fucking
Sorry.
shot.
Right as you pull the trigger.
Sorry. So sorry.
That's what their silencers do. You pull the trigger and instead of going, pew, it goes, sorry.
That's good.
All the rounds
good.
are actually engraved. It just-
Yeah, we put names on it. They just say sorry.
Yeah, it's all just sorry.
yeah, I'm gonna
All
go.
right.
I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go British.
You going
I think I'd
British?
Go British Army.
I
Yeah.
think John and I are both
Yeah.
on IDF.
Yeah.
I'll do Canada.
All right, next.
All right, boys. Rich Dirks wants to know: you have to fight on U.S. soil. Which state or region would you prefer to fight in?
It's a
Texas.
dumb question.
As-
It's Texas all
wait,
day.
As a military or just like a
As
fist
a-
fight in the
I just
bar?
have to fight.
As you just put fight.
Yeah, it's Texas
Dude,
all
that's
day.
if you had to
Do I
fight
list
on
the
American
states I've
soil,
already
where
done
do you
it
want
in?
to
As-
Or
Which state or region would
As
you
a-
want to fight in?
yeah.
Texas.
I want to fight in Los Angeles or San Francisco.
Ooh, that's some serious urban warfare there, but there's
Not
a
with them.
lot of sight lines.
Not
though.
with them,
a lot.
against them.
Well, I think it's supposed to be against an invading force. I don't think you go to fight
No,
San
that's not what the
Francisco.
question said.
Are you saying
read
like
the question again?
Yeah, like read it again.
You have to fight on U.S. soil. Which state or region would you?
Yeah, I don't think you
prefer
get to go
fight in?
fight San Francisco.
Yeah, but that's
Oh, okay. So
it's
you have
not-
to.
It's fight on. I think it's the question. I think
it
is
did not say
supposed
with
to
or
be,
against.
If we're invaded,
I'm assuming fighting
Where
on
is it
U.S. soil
state or
is-
region?
is
Let's say
versus
it's-
like us fighting on foreign soil.
Like,
But
yeah.
I know
Yeah,
Rich.
like what
and-
area would we like? Like, do you want to
or
fight
is
in the mountains?
Rich
Do you
thinking
want to
like
fight in the desert?
there's
Do
a
you wanna
civil
fight-
war and now you have to go fight?
No. I think he's saying like we're invaded and we have to pick the region that we're going to fight the invading force in. What would your preferred battle space
No,
within
I-
America be?
Okay, I understand the
okay.
question, but my answer stands. I want to invade Los Angeles or San Francisco or Washington, D.C. I'll throw
That's
that
not
in
a
the
fight,
mix.
dude.
Scott's cool with the invasion. He's still going to also invade
it.
California.
I don't like
yeah, the invasion's in Florida. Doesn't matter.
I am done being on the defense. I'm going to be on the offense, and I'm fucking fighting California.
Offense wins games.
I would prefer an urban environment for the same reasons that Scott's saying. It's because it's not a defensive position. It is the brutalest guerrilla fucking tactics in the world.
True.
Yeah.
True. And we're well versed in it at this point.
But a little bit of experience.
However, I don't know, man. A good dug-in fortified spot in a mountain or some shit could be fucking advantageous to a fight.
What about like Hawaii?
Pretty sure we tried that once. It didn't turn out so well.
I'm not saying invade Hawaii. I'm saying fighting from Hawaii.
We tried that too.
I mean, technically, you could defend on all sides.
But you would also have to defend on all sides.
Yeah.
There's that.
You know, I don't know, man. Like the Black Hills in the Black Hills area in fucking
In Dakota?
in South Dakota.
Only in the
Ooh, the
summer.
bad
Dude,
Only
it's-
during the summer.
Not gonna lie, if I was gonna,
Badlands.
if I had
Because
to,
Badlands are below the Black Hills.
if I had to do,
You'd see them coming.
if I had to do mountain fighting, I'm probably taking either like West Virginia, Tennessee.
West by God, yeah, somewhere in
Maybe
Appalachia.
like Vietnam Part 2.
Yeah, I agree with that. I want to stay out of the swamps. I want to stay out of the fucking desert.
I just don't want to do the desert.
Yeah, right. Like I'm not fucking protecting 29 Palms ever again. Right? Like, sorry, Phoenix, but I don't want to fight there.
Yeah, but every
Yeah,
So I like urban environments.
urban environment would be nice. Somewhere Midwest urban environment. Like, how's
Indian-
Akron, Ohio?
What's the battle space like in Indianapolis?
Right? It's like
Pretty crazy right now. Actually.
Omaha.
Yeah, right.
How's Omaha?
it'd be hard to defend.
Big one. Yeah, I think the Black Hills would be advantageous for battle space. You could defend on all sides. You would
I'm
see
gonna go
them
with
coming 'cause
Junction City,
the
Kansas,
the
because
plains.
I don't have to worry about destroying anything.
Truth. Yeah, I think that's where I would go.
What about like Colorado?
Nope.
Mountains up there?
Nah.
I mean,
No.
It's too
No,
high. It's hard to
Because
breathe.
there's too many motherfuckers that would show up in a Subaru and be like, "Hey guys,
easy to
what the
dig
fuck's
in.
going on?"
It'd be easy to dig in, but I'd probably be too high to fight. So,
I'd be too worried about people just
In
walking
ele-
into
you
the
mean
war
in
space.
elevation.
No.
right.
That's not what I mean at all.
Next.
All right. Last one. Who is one person in history that if they never existed, our world would be completely different? That's from Old Tracy.
John Simons.
I think it would be a little different.
Well,
One
there's-
person in
one person
history.
in
There's,
history
there's,
that if-
there's one obvious one.
If you say Hitler, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw something at
But
you.
for real.
Well, that's the obvious one.
That's like saying Lincoln.
I was going to go with like Edison.
See, I would say that, or
I think
that's
actually a
good
bigger
one.
impact would actually be Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nikolai.
I think we would have gone a very different direction.
Well, if Edison hadn't existed, we would have gone with Tesla.
Yeah, the same thing.
You know?
If Tesla had happened, all the rest of the weird shit that happened with Edison would have never.
Truth.
Von Braun.
Oh,
'Cause that would've-
Werner?
That would have fucked up World War II
Yep.
and NASA.
Truth.
That's a fucking strong pull.
Fucking A. Genghis Khan.
Khan reshaped the map. That's true.
Yeah, Genghis Khan. If we wouldn't have had old Genghis, the Mongols wouldn't have been half the fucking force that they were.
That and half of us probably wouldn't be here.
True, because what do they? What's the it's some
It's a
crazy?
lot.
1 in 17.
It's 1 in 17.
1 in
direct
17 have a
descendant?
lineage to Genghis Khan.
But
Yeah.
how much is that offset by the amount of people that he killed?
That is so much rape.
Actually, it wasn't rape. What it was,
A
is
lot
he
of
would-
it was concubines.
no, he
Like,
would have a daughter. He'd sell the daughter to a king on the agreement that they would come underneath the Mongol Empire. So he would sell his daughter off, and then the daughter would
So it was
make
dowry.
more. And so he would just, but he had all these daughters, and that was just part of the deal. Was like, hey, you don't fight us, you fly under my banner.
There's probably some rape in there.
You can have a daughter.
There's
probably a little rape.
There's probably.
But it was mostly he was essentially just selling off offspring.
Yeah. So I think
Because when you're fucking like 50 women at a time, you got a lot of fucking kids.
facts.
So
A lot of that's when rhinoceroses started to go extinct. He needed that fucking shaved rhino horn.
that's China.
Do you know how many kids he had?
I mean, half of China's probably related to him. It is that region.
Most of China. Most of Russia too.
Yeah.
Because actually the Mongol Empire had a bigger impact on what we now know as Russia.
Yeah.
Most of Russia used to be the Mongol Empire.
Like all of Uzbek, all of Ukraine, all fucking.
Essentially from the Pacific up to about Moscow, that was the Mongol Empire.
Yeah. Yeah. The Ottoman was just
So-
about kicking back and chilling.
Because
Put your
Russians,
feet up.
believe it or not, are fucking Asians. Like,
Yeah, people don't like to.
they're Asian.
Yeah, they're Asian. So,
I
so
think-
are Afghanis.
I think Russia doesn't like to be called
So
Asian.
Well, they're still fucking
So are
Asians.
Indians.
Well, yeah.
Like
I
India.
mean, they're an Indian subcontinent, but they're definitely part of. They're still part of Asia.
Yeah, they're Asian.
Yeah.
They're Asian.
So is most of Russia.
Yeah. Agreed.
So that's just geography. Like I don't.
I mean,
Like I'm pulling this out of my ass. Like
I don't know. Tracy asked a question. She understands, but
that's just crazy. She's a teacher.
but most people
She's a molder of young minds.
on that page probably failed fucking social studies. So
I hate to tell you, continents are continents. Like
facts. There's 7 of them. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
remove one person to reshape history.
What's someone?
Oh, fucking Constantine.
That's a good one.
I'd pull Constantine.
Because that changes Constantinople and the fucking
No,
Eastern
it's
Empire.
not that.
Fucking
It completely shuts down the Christian expansion.
also that. Because he was a lifelong pagan until his deathbed.
Yep. Constantine is actually the one that made Christianity the official church of the Roman Empire.
I've never read that in the Bible.
So-
Imagine that.
well, the Council of Nicaea didn't exactly include that, but
Yeah.
yeah, you
I
remove
don't think that was one of the
Constantine.
Gospels.
You remove Constantine, and the entire Christian Empire doesn't expand.
Yeah, that changes
Ooh,
shit.
What? Going to religion. What if you removed Mary?
Proof she's real.
Well, Mary.
That's a different conversation. Like, I'm going to lose a whole lot of listeners here real fucking quick.
Like Mary and Jesus were proven to be real
By who?
by history books.
Yeah, I think so.
Like there's legit, like the Romans, one thing they did really well was keep books. Right? And so like Jesus was proven to be a real person.
Show
You
me
mean
a
like-
thorn from the crown.
Well, I don't
Show
know.
me
So now
fucking pinky bone.
Now legends and shit, I don't
show
know.
me any of it that was written prior to 100 years post his death. There's a 100-year plus gap before anything was written.
I
After.
don't know my
Anyways, this is a
history
different
well enough,
conversation. We can get into this fucking sometime
I'm
else.
saying,
But
like there's dinosaurs
And I don't wanna
from
get into that
millions of years
conversation.
ago. They're like, look at these guys. These guys are great.
Justin, what's our
Where's
time
Jesus?
frame here?
As far I was also gonna throw out who's someone you would remove within the last 100 years.
Oh,
Patton.
Interesting.
I wouldn't remove Patton.
Why not? It just said that would reshape everything.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Not, are you a fan of the idea? But what would reshape everything? I'd
Yeah.
remove Patton.
Yeah.
Churchill.
Nice.
That changes a lot. Yeah.
Biden.
I mean, you got to keep in mind.
That doesn't
in the-
change much.
In the last 100 years, only gives you 1921 and forward.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Patton. That's like actually kind of the beginning of this century. So, of this 100-year window that we're getting. I'm going to go Patton.
Oh,
Yeah, Churchill would fuck things up. Patton would fuck things up.
I mean,
Not
Hitler's
fuck things up, but
an
change
obvious
shit.
one, but that would be the most dramatic change.
So would Patton. Just swings it the other
Well,
direction.
there wouldn't have to be a Patton.
And
if
so
you didn't
so
have
does
Hitler.
Churchill.
Churchill swings it the other direction.
Yeah. You're talking about change. We're not saying positive or negative.
In all fairness, though, Churchill didn't really accomplish much.
Well, he brought people to the table.
He was a great speaker.
He did a lot for the cigar industry. Therefore,
That's true.
I'm a big Churchill fan.
Yeah.
Greta Van Susteren.
I was waiting for a
I'm with
Greta.
him. I'm with him.
Now-
Change my answer.
What if you wanted to
Fucking
remove
Greta Van
what if you
Susteren.
wanted to remove something and not affect history? It would be the other Greta.
Yeah, that wouldn't do it. That would change
Yeah,
anything.
that doesn't matter.
Thunberg,
Greta
yeah.
Van Susteren. Fuck, I hate you, Greta Van Susteren. God, I hate you.
Jazz,
So
don't
weird.
break the mic, please.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
break the
my
mic.
bad.
Be Greta
Fuck.
Van Susteren, Michael Phelps.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good with removing that. Yeah.
Greta Van Susteren.
Actually, it fuels my hate fire. I don't want to. I don't want them to change.
Okay.
No, it just makes me more.
You know,
violent.
honestly, like, I get the Jazz and Greta. Mikey, I'm sorry, but like, I wouldn't even pull Weber. Like, no, that was a vital part of Mikey's life.
Yeah, like because you take the good with the bad, right?
Yeah.
and like it's like building a toolbox. And we all had shitty leaders, but we still learned something from
You got
them.
a lot of tools in your box.
Yeah, you ain't fucking lying, friend.
It's like a wet paper bag, really.
A fucking soggy biscuit. Fuck.
Fucking Greta Van Susteren. I have such angry sex tonight.
Don't think of her when you're having sex tonight. That's fine.
It doesn't change the disappointment. Can confirm.
I'm gonna think of her because there's no way anybody's fucking her. Like, that's
Somebody fucks her. Think about that.
What is wrong with
animal?
you?
What animal? Absolute fucking savage is like, that's hot.
the man fucking her is the kind of dude that sends dick pics to 14-year-olds.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, he's on a list.
Yeah, he's on a list.
Or
somewhere.
at least deserves to be on a list.
Fucking
This
hate
is a
her.
weird hate. This is a weird hate.
Fucking hate
Can we
her.
delve into this, Jess? Like, what's the root cause of why you can't stand her?
First off, her debate platform is always either a straw man debate platform
True.
or is just completely out of left field and somehow is considered a subject matter expert in the people's court. The court of the people will determine. Bitch, you were a fucking news anchor. All right. And you're not even a hot one. At least Fox will fucking get some smoke show to fucking sit up there and lie to me.
Yeah.
You're just some fucking.
She was on Fox.
And did you see where they saw the mistake? They were like, hey, if we're going to.
This isn't working. We need Tommy Loren.
Yeah. If we're going to sling.
Bill O'Reilly wouldn't even fuck with that chick.
Yeah.
Like, if we're going to sling bullshit, at least we could get somebody they could fap to. Fucking Greta Van Susteren fucking has nothing. No background that actually makes her a subject matter expert. She's a fucking horrible news anchor. She's not great to look at. And everything she fucking debates on is like, well, this one time in 1437, this fucking happened. Bitch, that has nothing to do with what the fuck is going on right now. And I hate to tell you this, but in 1437, you'd have been stoned as a fucking witch. Not because you did anything, but because you're fucking horrendous. Oh, fucking I hate Greta Van Susteren.
It reminds me. I watched a movie last night. Have you watched?
Sorry, I pulled your
Have you
string.
watched Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters?
Yes.
Amazing.
It's so good.
It's so fucking
That is
great.
peak Hawkeye right there.
Dude, I like how he didn't have the bow because he's like, I'm done with bows.
That was pre-Avengers, man.
No, 13. So he was definitely Hawkeye then. He had to have been at least like at Thor because Thor was there.
He made the appearance in 2011
yeah,
when he's in the little roost watching the gate for the first Avengers.
for Thor.
For first Avengers.
No, for Thor because he's watching the fucking.
Yep, but that was
play
2011.
Rock.
Because he's like, I'm starting.
That was 2011 because 09 was Iron Man and he wasn't in it. That was the start of the
Correct.
MCU. 2011 was when he actually made his appearance.
Yeah, and Hansel and Gretel came out in 13.
But he didn't have the bow in that one. He's got a fucking pistol.
Does anybody have a pistol? I can
I'm
use
gonna
one
have
right now.
He's got a pistol.
Get a revolver if you want to suck start it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's when he does I see better from far away and he comes and actually like racks his fucking weapon into
That was
the...
his second as Hawkeye though. He came in first in Thor.
And you guys
Because
think
he
it's
was
your
like,
dick size
when
why
he's like,
they're fucking
when he's like,
disappointed.
I'm starting to root for this guy when he's fighting everybody.
What I think is hilarious is that we're having this debate and Mikey likes to make fun of my nerd shit all the
Oh
time.
no, this is the only, I go nerd on this and Star Wars. This is my two nerd things, man, and I enjoy them.
show. Either way,
I too enjoy
fuck Greta
Star
Van
Wars.
Susteren.
Well, facts, and that movie's awesome, but you should watch it. You ain't doing shit tonight except playing
So
rock. You
stuck
might
on
as well
fucking
fucking play.
Greta.
Playing rock and downloading TikTok.
Download TikTok.
Doing at least 250 rounds of rock.
Dude. Scott comes in tomorrow and he's like on old TikTok trends. He's like,
He's got the quagmire arm.
Now I have to fucking be mad at Tracy for bringing up this fucking topic because it brought up Greta Van Susteren, and now I'm fucking. It's your fault, Tracy.
This is 100% John's fault.
Yeah, but he's too sexy to be mad at.
I apologize for pulling a string.
Fucking
Greta
hilarious,
Van
man.
Susteren.
Jazz is just waiting to switch bodies so we can pull your string.
Goddamn right.
Fuck, I'll play rock right now. I don't give a fuck.
What is that all you got for us, Justin?
That's all we got, boys.
All right, brought to you by warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FTFO, screw yourself that fucking sweet 15% off. Of course, our friends over at IC Tech Coolers, use that code FreedomFriends10. Get yourself 10% off over there. And our good buddies over at awellness.us. Use that code FreedomFriends25. That'll get you a quarter off your order over there. I'm Mikey, that's Jazz, that's John and Scott. We are the Freedom Friends, and I guess I'm sorry for this entire episode.
Go home and play rock.
But we're going to go play rock, but I'm going to raise my glass, boys. They say rock, yeah. And thanks for being my Freedom Friends. 3 little things. Jazz, do you mind?
Rock on.
Tequila.
Fucking smoke on.
Scotty.
It's drink on.
God damn it. Freedom the fuck on.
Except for you, Greta. You can go fucking die in a bus fire.
Yeah.